So today we are creating a real-time private chat messenger. So let's just quickly. So we are signing in first. I'm creating a new account. Suppose Edular and Edular. I'm signing up. Then I have to log in, or else I won't be able to continue to the application. Now it's okay. Now I will create a new account that is of Radhika and Radhika. Sign up. Then I'm going to enter the Radhika and Radhika. Login. Now again I'm creating a new account, that is any name you can take. Sonam and Sonam. So after the account is created, we will be asked to log in first. So now here write Sonam. Now log in. Okay, so now we can send message, receive message. So now suppose let's send messages. So I'm going to send message to which account, which account can be Radhika, yes. So Radhika was this or that? Let's reload this up, I'm confused now. No, this was Radhika. Okay, let's repeat side. So see, this is Radhika. I'm logging in. Oh, I didn't enter the password. So Radhika, login. And now I'm logging in here with Sonam because the account I have created already in front of you all. Now I'm logging in. Okay, now enter receiver's username. Suppose I want to send this message to Radhika. So, and here I will enter the message like hello Radhika, how are you? And I am sending it. So message is sent because it's showing like this. So I will come here and I will click on receive message. So here I can see that message is received to me. See, from Edular, means this message came from Edular, that is hello Radhika, how are you? Isn't it? It is showing. Now if I go back and I will again send a message to Edular and I will write here you can do I am fine. How about you? And send. So message is sent. Now we'll go back to this receive message screen. So I can see here the Radhika's message which is sent it right now is coming here, that from Radhika message is I am fine, how about you? So wasn't that interesting? Now if I send this message to Sonam, so I will write here Sonam, that this message should go to Sonam. So now the message I will write here is like hello dear Sonam and send. Message is sent. Now I will go to receive messages. So here I can see that it's showing from Edular messages hello dear Sonam and the message is to Sonam. So it's really interesting, isn't it? Can you see that? So this is actually our private chat messenger in which messages in real time go to each other, and now we are going to build this type of application. So let's just start creating this app. So first of all, we have to go to code.org screen. So what I will do is I will go here code.org and I will sign in. Then I'm going to create a new app lab project, and this project was amazing, wasn't it? So now we need to design our screen. So first of all, there was two buttons, that was login and sign up. So here you can write login and here you can write sign up. Fine. Now we are creating more screens. New screen. So now for that new screen, I'm going to import the screen. If you want, you can also import the screen. You can ask me this link of this project, I will give you, and then you can also import the screen. So I will take screen number, like all the screens I will just take, import, and then what are you going to do is in screen number 1. Now you might be thinking that how you will import, so you just ask me the project link and I'm going to give it to you so that you also import it so that you're type. But if you want to create your own interactive application, then it's just designing part you can do on your own. You can just make it something more creative, like you can change the background color, then you can change the button colors, and all it's just all upon your creativity, like how you can make your app interactive to your users. It's just all about your creativity. But still, if you want, you can ask me the project link and I will have no objection in sharing with you all, because here I am just sharing my coding knowledge with you all. So then you can just add it more functional. You can just create it a simple and sober application. Just add some good like you can add images here. You can write here welcome to my app like this. Everything you can do that slowly. It's all upon you. And you can just copy this background color and you can paste it here in the sign up so that you don't have to type and because it's just this. You can just design it. Now it's looking a little beautiful than the earlier one, but you can add more designs in it that it's completely, as I said, it's clear. Now we will go to screen number 2. So what you are going to do is, now you know, if you had followed my App Lab series, there I have made a video of how to make a secure login system. You can actually complete this private chat messenger there itself, so that you don't have to again and again make this login and sign up screen. So you can just create this login and sign up screen. Here you will add label, 2 text inputs, 1 login button, 1 label, and this label. Then you will go to screen number 3, and in this you will create account. Just duplicate screen number 2 and just do the required changes. Then go to screen number 4. Here you will add 2 buttons, and as I said you can just make it little interactive. Then just simple buttons. Try making your app interactive. Then you will go to screen number 5, and here you will make the receivers. Here you will write the receivers page. Here you will send us message. Like by this, the message will be sent to the receiver. So this you have to create. At screen number 6 will be the receive messages page. So let's go to code. So we are going to first do that on event. Let's add both on event button. When is clicked, then it will set screen. Set screen, then it was screen 2 and screen 3, so it's login. Login is screen number 2, and this is screen number 3. It's actually button number 2. So done. Now next we have to do login and sign up one. So now what we can do is we have to create our account like this, like when account is created. So what we will do is, so first we'll add create account. What we are doing here is we are just doing that when this button is clicked, then it is going to create a record that is account and all these stuff. Then after a successful create record, then it will going to set a new screen, that is screen number 2 for logging in. And now let's just write the code for it. Now for login account, what we are doing is we are just doing that when event. On event, when this button number 3 is clicked, then what's going to happen is it is going to read the record that was created account, and there for variable I is equal to 0. If records length, if suppose in the records of username, if it's equal to the other one which is written at text input 1, and again one more if statement that if the password is also equal same, then it's going to set the screen number 4, or but if not, then it is going to show this username, that is wrong username or password, and same show element wrong username or to show this. So I hope you have understood this much. Now we will go to screen number 4 and do this send message. So this is text just on event when button number 6 is pressed. So when button number 6 is clicked and button number 5 is clicked, then what is going to happen? It is going to set screen number. So see, now then it will set screen number. If suppose send is clicked, then screen number 5 or screen number 6. Now let's do the total coding part. Now in order to send the message, like when this button which is send is clicked, then it is going to create a record that is message, and then it is from the username. So it is going to collect information that is from username, that is text input 1 and 2 username, and then the message. Right? Then it is going to, now this work is done. Now when in order to receive the message, so now here for the receive messages, so when suppose this in screen number 1, when this button 5 is clicked, when button 5 is clicked, then it is going to read the record that is message, and then it is like good if suppose the guest text is equal to record text to username. Suppose if you were that to required user, then it will set the timer function, then it will set the text. Suppose no messages is there, then it will set no messages, but all else the messages are there, then it is going to show the message like this. Fine, now our application is all done. What we can do is now that for the screen number 5, this back button, so when button 10 is clicked, so when button 10 is clicked, then it will set the screen number 4. Fine. Now what we can do is in the receive messages too, we can add a back button. You can add this back button. Fine. Now when this button is clicked, same, let's just copy and button number is 7. What's that? Okay, so I will just copy this one and then I will just paste button number 7. So now, oh sorry, there is already go back button, so here button number 9. So our application is all done and let's run. So I'm signing in. creating an account that is Eduler, sign up, Eduler, sign up. So I will send a message to myself only, Eduler, like hi, I am a fool because I am sending this message to myself only. Ha 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 ha. Now send. Message is sent. Now we will go back. Receive message. So it's showing here from Eduler to Eduler. That message is hi, I am a fool because I'm sending this message to myself only. Ha ha ha. So that was really an amazing application. Now just we need to add one thing, that in screen number 2, that when this label 2 is clicked, then it should show the desired screen. When label 2 is clicked, this label 2 is clicked, and it is going to set screen number. It is going to set screen number 3. Now what can we do? We just copy it and paste. Go to screen number 3. So when this label is clicked, label number 4, it will set screen number 2. So our application is all done and it's amazing.